Hello everyone, how you doing? This video is going to be on rehousing my Venezuelan Suntiger, Irminia. So this guy is in this mini critter keeper right now. You can see him right there. Very cool. You can see the orange on its legs and the tiger stripe type pattern. But he's been living in this little mini critter keeper for quite some time now, about a year and a half, and it's time to upgrade him. So putting him in a 5-gallon, or her, I'm not sure if it's male or female, and it'll have a lot more room to move around in. So basically what I'm going to do is just see if I could just put this guy in there, and if he'll come out, he or she, keep on saying he, but I'm not sure if it's male or female. And what I've done is, as you can see from the critter keeper, it's always just kind of like made tunnels and just build these cool little tunnels in here and burrowed. So I don't know if it'll continue that type of behavior or if it'll just kind of like acquire more arboreal tendencies. I hear when they're small they tend to stay closer to the ground, and then once they get bigger they like the higher grounds. So this setup here is pretty plain and simple, just to see what it's going to do, and then I'll work around them. Basically it's just cork bark in the back, and then I have this piece of cork bark right here in the front. So it kind of created like a layer level. So you have this bottom level and then the bark, and then an area back here with more substrate. The idea is that it might choose to just go ahead and go back here in this area and kind of like dig a burrow, which would be like pretty cool, or it might choose to go up on the back of the cork bark. Either way, it's going to be pretty interesting to see what it decides to do. So now I would just take this small container here and basically just place it in here and see if it'll come out on his own. Place it in here and see if it'll come out and just kind of start exploring. If not, what I'll do is I will take just my small paintbrush and see if I can work him out of there. With this, let's see, as you can see, he's in here right now. Let me see what he would do if I moved a little bit. I'm not really sure which direction, but still in there. What I might have to do is also just do what I did kind of with the king baboon and the Singapore blue. Just take some of the substrate off, kind of like take the hiding spots away from him, and then once it's more open, he might want to come out. He or she might want to come out. And so basically, as you saw in the king baboon video, sorry, I'm trying to pay attention over here to see what it's doing. All I do is basically just take tongs and pull the stuff out, or you could just pull it out with your hand. Basically, just pull some of this stuff out and get rid of most of the substrate and webbing, and just leave it kind of exposed, and then they tend to crawl out with an edge. So I will see what happens. I'll leave him in there for a little bit, and then I will come back once he crawls out of that critter keeper. Alright everyone, be back in a few. Alright, so I'm back now, and I left her in there for a little bit and didn't come out, so I ended up removing a good amount of the substrate, and as you can see, she's right there. So kind of pretty sure it's a female now, because as you can see, she still has the nice bluish and orange colors. I hadn't realized she was that big. At that size, usually the males are brown, so the females are the ones that keep the cool colors, and the males just kind of turn into like the brownish color. But you can see her right there. So what I'll do is I'll just put the container in here now, and actually I'll probably put it up here close to the bark, and she'll probably just come out. So I'll put the container there, let her come out. Another thing that I do also, I could try to nudge her with this. Just don't want her to come this. There she goes. As you can see, she's getting a little mean there. And so, don't want the container to fall. So, yep, she's got her pose there. She did not like being nudged at all. You can see her right there. So, I'll just leave the container in there and let her come out on her own. Start exploring outward. Look at that. She is pretty upset about that. So I'll leave the container in there, let her come out on her own, and then once she comes out, I will remove it and do a final shot with her in the enclosure. Alright everyone, be back in a few. Alright everyone, the last shot here. She came out of the container and is now pacing the new enclosure, so I will just give her a moment to settle down in there and put in the water dish. That's a pretty cool shot. Those tiger orange stripes are just really cool. So she's just kind of crawling around right now and exploring the new home. There's a good shot of her there. You can see the green in the carapace there. Really cool. Can't wait till she molts again. She'll look pretty awesome. Let me see if I can open this up, get a clearer view here. There we go. Really cool tea. Good shot right there. Yeah, those orange stripes are just really super cool. It's alright everyone. That's her. I'll let her go ahead and enjoy her new enclosure and just walk around and make it her home. Sorry about that. I just think she's really cool. Keep it steady there. Alright everyone, well she's heading this way, so I will close this lid back up, and thanks for watching everyone.